the basket. When I call your name, come up and get your star reading report for this second time around. Paisley. Cute. Logan. Taylor. Not here. Trinity, no? Oh. Did you come in late? Yeah, I'm in. Josh. Brailsford, sorry. Oh, I forgot I was going to move one of you Joshes, so I didn't repeat myself. Cameron. Yeah. Okay, you start reading. Shay. Cole. Dallas.
Green Smurf.
How many points on that?
What's score else? 8. Gabriel. Bailey. Guys, shush your mouth. Michaela. Josh. Well, the other one already came up, so he's not worried about getting his. Eric. Corian. Kira. Guys, this is like your personal information. If you don't want to broadcast it to the world, then guess what? Don't. If it were me, I wouldn't. I'd sit down and I'd look at it. And I'd think to myself what it's telling me. I wouldn't be worried about seeing what your friend had or worried about your friend seeing what you had. Just sit down and read it and read through it because it's your information, not theirs. Nicole. Zach. Ariel. Elizabeth. Brisa. Raise your hand if you did not get one.
Yeah.
Were you here the day we took the second STAR test? You were? Jacob. Kaylee. McLean. Tyson. And I think the rest should be fourth grade. Raise your hand if you did not get one back. Did everybody get one back? Okay, a couple things I want you to do. If you remember what reading level you were on when we took the first test, I can print out the report, but Mrs. Durant printed these for me. Will you write it on your STAR report? So will you put like first term right above the chart and just write whatever your reading level was, if you remember. If you don't remember, then don't worry about it. Circle your GE score. Does anybody remember what that score is? What it stands for? Grade equivalent. Very good. So circle the GE score. That's the one you're going to need to know how many points you need for second term. Okay, so that is your grade equivalent. What does the word equivalent mean?
What you're supposed to be reading at?
What?
I guess.
What does equivalent mean? What's that? Equal to. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm in
Well.
grade. You said it after I said it.
Maybe I just thought you were ventriloquist. I don't know. All right. So equal to. So if it says you're reading on an 8 point, how many months have we been in school? 4, 8.4? No, not 4 yet. 8.4. That would mean you're reading equal to an 8th grader that has been in school for 4 months. Okay, that's what that means. If it says that you're reading on a 7.7, don't beat yourself up about it, because the other thing that you can look at is the chart, or the average bar, right? So average means that's about what everybody else in your class, it's the most common score, right? So if you're in the average range, then you're doing okay. If you're above the average range, then you're doing awesome. Keep it up, whatever you're doing, okay? If you're below the average range, think about how much reading you did last term. Did you follow the recommendation on here? Because it'll give you one. Cameron?
I forgot.
No, it's because you're not paying attention because you're over there putting on your own show. So would you like to be a teacher for Halloween today, or would you just like to be a student and sit there?
Sure.
Perfect. Oh, you want to be a teacher? Oh, student? Is that what you said? Oh, okay. Just checking. Okay, so you need to know what your GE score is. That's the one for STAR. Circle it, take it home, get it signed, bring it back by next Friday, or I will not take it. Okay? Or you won't get points. I'll still take it from you, but you won't get points. Yes?
So the GE, is that how many points you need?
No, the GE is your grade equivalent, and then remember when we looked on this chart, you find what grade level you read on, and then it tells you.
Can I come look at that right now?
No, you cannot. So it has the GE score, and then how many points that grade level needs for the term. Okay? And I'll give you your STAR reading assignment on Monday, but I just want you to take these home and get them signed when you can. Okay? Any questions on that? All right. I'm going to pass it on to Fresh Paper and then
Perfect.
all of you.
Okay. Hopefully I remembered everything.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine. No, I don't care at all.
Because I feel like you would be more uncomfortable with me in here after I've already done it. Even though you shouldn't. I'll just leave so you can. And don't be afraid to be. Okay. What? Do you have something you can trade me? Like anything that you'll want back so I get my pencil back? Well, okay. So you guys are using the back of this as scratch paper, the blank side. So do not ask me what you're supposed to be doing with the word bank, okay? Use the blank white side of the paper. Using blank side, guys. Blank side of the paper. I'm just making sure. I wouldn't want my Halloween costume to have to come out and have a... Yes, I would recommend that. Hey guys, write your name and number on your blank side of this paper, please. Yeah, you can turn me your door glasses.
Hey, Mrs. Hanks, can I get a paper?
No.
All right.
Yes. Sorry. Did everybody get a half sheet of white paper? Good. Did anybody else not get? Jacob, flip your paper over. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to turn the time over to Mrs. Hadley. Your voices need to be off. If it's not your time to talk, then shut up. Do we understand each other?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. She's just gonna run some quick errands. Okay. So what we're gonna do is you guys have that blank piece of paper. What I want you to do. Okay, what I want you to do is we're gonna look. Can everyone see this picture? Okay.
Not really.
Not really. For those of you who can't, you're welcome to come up and look at it a little bit closer and then go back to your seat. But I want you to look at this picture and then the piece of paper that you've been given, I want you to just write down some ideas of what you think has happened here. Just what happened. You did it last year? Okay, perfect. So that way you'll probably just be able to have so much more knowledge. Yeah? Yeah, so for those of you who need to come and take a little bit closer, you're welcome to. Yeah, just brainstorm some ideas of what you think might have happened. I'll give you about 2.5 minutes, okay?
Oh, you want to?
I'm going to ask for ideas, so I'll keep writing those down.
We've already seen this last year. You guys don't have any ideas of what happened.
You have lots of ideas if you've seen this before. Okay. All right, by raise of hands, who wants to tell me what are some guesses you have? What do you think is going on? Yeah, and remind me your names again. What was your name? Shay. Okay, Shay, what do you think is going on?
If he slipped, or even like if he was tripped or whatever.
Yeah, so you think he could have slipped. What else? Yeah,
It was pushed.
you think he was pushed?
Yeah.
And why do you think that?
I don't know, I just guessed.
Just a guess? Who do you think pushed him?
Huh?
Who?
His mom.
The butler.
His mom.
His mom. He's in his mom's house.
All right, what other guesses? Yeah,
He was murdered by his wife.
how?
She pushed him.
You think she pushed him? Yeah, Cameron?
Okay.
You have a change of
having
mind?
an affair, and the wife pushed him downstairs.
There you go. All right, remind me your name.
Nicole.
All right, Nicole.
I don't think that the girl killed him because you can tell that someone was cooking. So
How can you tell someone was cooking?
because the pan's on the stove.
So do you guys see that? There's a pan on the stove. So you don't think she did it because you think she was cooking or someone was cooking? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe he was drunk and fell downstairs.
Why do you think he was drunk? How do you know that?
Because I read it last
You see this? Wow, that's a good memory. Okay, and yeah, Dallas.
He was at the top of the stairs, somebody stabbed him and shoved him downstairs.
And why would you think that? What makes you think that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Just a guess?
I just feel like the way his body's laying,
The way his body's laying?
stabbed and then
He had to be dead when they
Yeah.
stabbed him.
Yeah.
Maybe
Hey guys, someone's talking. Everyone quiet.
Maybe because it says in the thing that his wife went to like a cross country party with all her friends and everything, and so she came back and she found him like that.
And she found him like that?
Maybe she.
So then who did it? Did someone do it or did he just fall on his own?
She probably.
The butler did it.
She left.
They have a butler?
Yeah, because the older movie Clue, you know?
Yeah, I've seen that. All right, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pass out. Hey, Cameron, you had another idea?
Yes, he was sliding down the railing on his butt, and he hit that hand. He like did a side flip and hit his head. Broke his neck and died.
Yeah, Shay?
The story said that they went home, they got mad at each other, just like upstairs. And as he's coming back down, it said he had to grip his left hand with the rails on the left side.
Interesting. All right, okay, so a lot of people have seen this last year. For those of you who haven't seen it, this will be new. And you can get a little clued into what everyone is talking about.
She looks like she's in a fancy party.
So let's go ahead and I want you to just read this bottom part, okay? Oh, hello. And while you're reading,
Oh, that's a chew. This makes the picture look a lot.
I know it's easier when it's closer up, huh?
No, Josh.
Yeah, so it's a woman and a man. I know, it was hard to tell from far away and on the Okay, what I want you to do is lots of times with your guys' articles of the weeks, I know that you guys annotate those? Do you annotate? Yeah, how do you do that?
Put like a line, if you don't know the word, then put a W, and then circle around the W.
Yeah, so you use different symbols and stuff. Okay, so for this one, what I want you guys to do is I want you to underline any facts. We're looking for facts. Okay, so while you're reading, go ahead and underline any facts that you think are important, okay? Go ahead and read it and underline the facts. We're going to get back together and discuss all the different facts that we found. Oh, and you, how are you? Good, I see a lot of markings. Good job. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and list some of the facts we saw, okay? All right, remind me your name. Tyson? All right, Tyson. What?
On the first paragraph, it says she went to the cross country. Well, I mean cross. Oh my god.
Country club?
Country club, where there was a party going on. And then on the second one, it says she invited people.
So she went to, where did she go?
Country club.
Country club.
Country
There was a
club.
party.
I said at 5 feet. 6.
Queenie was at a party. Good. That's a good piece of evidence, yeah? All right, go ahead, Shay.
It was after about 2 o'clock.
I'm gonna shut this so we can hear a little better.
Are you sure?
Hold on, you decide.
All right, Shay, will you say that again?
It was after they got into an argument.
It says they got into an argument.
It says tip.
Okay, so they got into, and perfect. So it is an argument. So we'll put
Ooh, I wrote
So
that.
what's the man's name? Arthur. So Queenie and Arthur got into a tip. Shh. Okay, what else? What are some other facts you underlined? Remind me your name.
Paisley.
All right, Paisley.
Okay, the autopsy conducted later that Arthur had been drunk and there was a wound on his head.
Okay, so Arthur had been drunk. And what was the second thing you said?
He had
A wound on his head? What paragraph is that in?
the last one.
Autopsy conducted later concluded that Arthur died from a wound on the head. Perfect. Okay, so cause of death. Was wound on head. Okay, I want you guys to go ahead and write these things down. Start making a list right here on the side of the picture. Because these are the pieces of evidence. This is our evidence of what is going on from the picture and from the article at the bottom, okay? So go ahead and write these down so we have all the pieces of evidence, okay? All right, so what else? Well, it's another piece of evidence. What's another fact that someone found? Yeah, Tyson. She brought her friends over. Okay, I think it says too, does it have a time on there?
1 in the morning. After one.
Okay, so her friends
Shortly before 1 in the morning. No, the way.
came over after
I think it's before 1 actually.
1 a.m. Okay, what makes you think that? Where does it say that?
It says, the third paragraph.
Okay, third paragraph.
No, second paragraph.
Second.
She left the club shortly before 1 in the morning. Yeah, they got it messed up right there. I agree.
So, let's say she leaves the club though,
About 12:30.
and leaves a little bit, and by the time she gets home, and then by the time her friends come, so maybe her friends probably got there right at 1-ish, yeah?
Most likely.
So we don't know the exact time, but let's say her friends came over around 1 a.m. We'll say approximately. Maybe there. Okay, her friends came over approximately at 1 a.m., okay? All right, what are some other facts? What are some other pieces of evidence that you guys underlined?
No, it said at 5 feet 6 and 110 pounds.
I did that too.
So 5'6", that's about, I'm like 5'5", so that's about an inch taller than me. She was 110 pounds, that's skinny. So she's kind of tall and skinny. Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. And we know that because it said she was, how tall?
5'6".
5'6",
I weighed that much.
and weighed 110 pounds. All right, what else? Yeah, Shay. And sorry, what paragraph?
Third,
Okay.
says that her friends got there about 10 minutes after her.
Oh, okay. So Queenie had been at home by herself for about, well, not by herself, obviously her husband's home. But Queenie had been home for about 10 minutes before anyone else got there. So we'll,
Good. Yeah. Top of the head,
Yeah, he couldn't walk up the stairs. And that's how his back was.
I'll put approximately 10 minutes. Where was that at?
The same school in your job.
Shay, will you point everyone to where that was at again? In the third paragraph at the beginning, let's see. Yep, 10 minutes after Queenie. So Queenie had about 10 minutes of being at home before her friends came over. Thanks. Okay, any other pieces of evidence? Okay, I think that's a pretty good list that we came up with. Okay, now what I want you to do is, did you just have them write it on the back? What they,
The evidence,
yeah,
or you can,
I'll have it just write it on the back. Yeah.
either one, yeah. I had them listed out by the picture, did you do that?
Yeah.
And then the next thing I did, I think, was pass them out and, oh, we made a claim at the top of that blue paper.
Okay. So from the evidence that we've come up with so far, does anyone have any guesses or any inferences, which is a guess, any inferences or guesses of what might have happened here? Paisley.
I think he's already drunk, but I think she like hit him upside the head with the pad and then put it on the stove to take it with her.
Ooh, that's a good one. Nice job. So you think he was drunk, but you think ultimately Queenie
Knocked that.
Popped him in.
knocked it,
That's what he said.
and then hurried and put it on the stove so it looked like she had made cookies. Perfect. Okay, any other ideas? Okay, yeah, remind me your name.
I think she did that, and then she took it and used some water and then covered the blood smell.
Yeah, so you think Queenie did it too? Okay, what else? Yeah, Dallas.
I'm thinking she got home and started cooking something. She might have been a little hungry. And then he had been either downstairs or walked downstairs.
So does it say, let's flip it back over, let's see where he was going. Can you find somewhere in this paragraph was he walking upstairs or downstairs?
He's walking downstairs.
It said you slipped and fell on the
He
stairs.
was
Is what
coming
she
down.
said. What
Yeah,
happened?
but
He
they
was
said,
coming down.
she said he was coming downstairs to get another drink.
Okay, where does it say that? Will you show your classmates, where does it say that at?
Maybe they got.
See, but I was thinking,
Third paragraph.
you said something.
Third paragraph, second line down.
But if he was coming downstairs,
Hey, everyone listen. It's Jacob, right? Jacob's talking.
if he was walking down the stairs, he'd be flipped over the other way.
Interesting. So you think he was going down, he was walking downstairs.
I think he's walking.
Can you prove, you have to be able to prove it. Can you prove it in the, we read in the third paragraph that he was walking downstairs. Okay, continue, Dallas.
Okay, so I thought she was cooking, and he came and he said something like mean to her, and it kind of set her off because she was mad from earlier.
Yeah.
And and then he started walking up the stairs because of the way he's laying. She would have hit him and fell and fallen backwards. And then, so she could have like hit him on the head as he was like barely going up the stairs, and then he fell down.
Interesting. Okay, Shay.
To add on to that, if you look, he has a glass in his left hand, and it's unbroken.
And it's in what?
It's not broken.
Interesting. So from the picture, we can add to our list of evidence and say he has a glass in his hand. Okay, so what can you infer with that evidence?
That it was placed there after.
So you think, okay. So by the sound of it, everyone, yes, what's your name?
If she'd already been drinking, how's she cooking on the stove?
That's true. Interesting.
You can cook something like this.
Might not turn out.
Okay.
I think I burnt it.
All right, let's refocus, Okay, so this is, from all of our evidence, it sounds like everyone who had an opinion about what happened blamed it on Queenie. Yeah? Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know what you were asking. Were you asking this? This is what I.
Yeah, I wanted
This
to-
can you tell me the truth from what?
yeah.
So that's the question, but not, yeah, see, but no. I
You're saying
didn't,
instead of like actually writing out, because we got to that getting to a claim. No.
Okay. We'll do Monday. Oh, your glasses right there.
Because the Coke's well.
Good for you. Go learn something.
Okay, here's the one.
Did you turn in your iPhone? Turn it in. I'm calling your mom if you don't. By Monday. Okay? Because she'll want me to, I promise.
I went to Walmart and see if they had another
Mr. White, call 1401. Mr. White.